So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
Paimon sees an abandoned house! Why don't we take a break over there?
This place...
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Shuyu, it was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back. I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and over. I alone am the source of this sin. Punishment.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father. I remember.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, but you're always going to be different from me. Why? Just what did I do?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny.
You're too sweet. All right. Let's not stand...
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Qingyun Peak. Yuandai, how fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Climb on, I shall carry you to the top. Oh, such lightness of weight.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything. My only wish is to depart this world with a lucid mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Fret not, you have my aid in this endeavor.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Does this place feel familiar?
Let me see. How strange. Have I lived here before? When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily, but here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then? Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of. Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny.
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
It's all right. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
Thank you. If only I could Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full...
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't
Mount Outsong,
Mount Outsong holds...
It does, but
Are you feeling unwell?
My head... It feels all heavy and dizzy. Just... What is wrong with me?
Cloud... Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
But...
Fret not, all will be well. You may leave the rest to...
Wait, really?
I never... Here, this is it.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here?
Precisely. It periodically releases a soft breeze, which soothing
Whoa, what a cool gadget! We could have come to Mount
How preposterous. We Adepti can only help those...
Paimon thinks...
As previously...
Oh, Paimon can feel what you mean!
And you went... It...
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you.
Please. Please, no. Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so...
Granny! Granny, are you okay?
Cloud Retainer.
Your memories have returned?
Wait, did you just call... You already knew each other?
Yes.
Granny, please don't... Oh, don't worry. I'm so sorry. It's all come... No, it's so... Shuyu.
Please, Granny.
I know, dear child. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake. One for which I could never atone.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Dwayne?
I am, in truth, not a... I spent many... Though she never... I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed...
50 years ago?
That's right. Master she was the one but I was still far. She warned me that the...
Oh no. So that was...
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to...
Oh no. What?
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a... I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to... I was convinced that she would not support my decision, but that was only... Along with my... Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was...
Granny!
Coincidence, Master.
Human cost... One still remembers when you were... One found...
Wait! Paimon, so...
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses. truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen. But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he unwilling to wishing to grant you a life without regrets. One gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood. As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself. One took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire. Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wangshu Inn. As one expected, one was quite torn. Should one... Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable. Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night. Scatter! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Stray clouds converge! Scatter! Skyward! Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains. One was, after all. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy. To see you... Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait! But if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale. Just as you went upon fine, when one asked you, one had no choice. It bears mentioning, perhaps. Now, one has still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by the...
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake?
One has never... When it is time, 'tis a refuge. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike... 40 years ago, you... Fortunately, you were able to...
So...
One will help...
she's gotta go back to being a...
Master, I don't know how...
Granny? Please don't...
Don't be sad, dear child. Don't forget to eat... Good girl. Good. I won't stop. That's a good girl.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise.
That's a good... I'm so sorry, Master.
Shoo-you.
Let her be. Tears are a necessary part of maturation, now that the issue has been resolved.
believed we would see each other again, that our days of separation would finally end, and all my troubles would be behind me. If only things could stay this way forever.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up. eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Grilled chicken drumsticks. Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now? Oh. Oh, Paimon!
Madam...
Oh, Shuyu, you're awake!
I feel... Madam...
Oh.
I know Granny thought what she did back then was... But... Without... Even though Granny lost her memories, I could become a cool adeptus like you.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal.
Thank you so much.
Paimon's gonna let you in. If you join them, you'll never enjoy Wanmin Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. What every individual must find their own path to enlightenment.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here.
Although Mount Outsong is rich and natural, that is precisely...
Whoa. You're leaving Mount Outsong?
One has never concerned oneself, yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu, Shenhe, one has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part as an elder or master. A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly wanted. One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there. One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter. Why are you all so silent?
Paimon is, just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
One will be assuming the identity of a human.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So,
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to before one's departure. Preparation is the key to success, after all. One plans to put up various items from one's collection for sale. One has already picked out a handsome prop.
Seems like you've really thought of everything. Then how about we...
A sensible plan. See... Oh, also, why don't you take...
Awesome! Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out? Should we...
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade braces. Duty. As a...
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern. In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life. I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Clow. Miss Shenyan, what are you guys arguing about?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares. I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Several hundred years?
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see, passed down over many generations, as families are wont to do.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of Mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes. Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be here shortly.
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then. Traveler, Paimon, this is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in the future, this is where you can find me.
Master! Oh, it's you two again. Hello.
Shoo-you! You got a new outfit! It looks great on you.
Mm-hmm. Master made it for me. I like it too.
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could, not look yet, Master? Yeah, that'd be great.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child. Now, this expert you mentioned. When can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Ah, there he is! Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhongli, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques. Mr. Zhongli, this is Miss Shen Yun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
Huh.
Ah, if it isn't Miss Shenyun. It has been quite some time. Quite well.
Huh. So...
Indeed.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Shenyun. It would seem that you are as...
Not...
while I am loath to... You two all...
Miss Shenyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool would... I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, the same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric grace. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion. Then, in that case, Miss Shenyun, I'll take the lot. However...
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house.
I fear
Zhongli!
My friends,
We've been great!
my days have been... As for you, Miss...
I must say...
Whatever for.
Well... one has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has... This city...
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people.
All right, that's enough reflection for one day.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has...
Perhaps you have forgotten.
Oh?
It was a reunion.
It is settled then. One has already...
It should be a...
Shu Yu, come now. It is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr.
A humble employee.
Nice to meet you.
That should be every...
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after...
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up!
Ad Astra. Thank you for
My apologies! Whirling snow! I shall treasure this good fortune. wish life could be...
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Breaking news!
By ordinance in your dreams!
Transfig... My apologies! Coming to art! So then...
Take your truth!
Yeah! Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song!
Cryo incarnate! My will...
Truth bomb! Whirling snow! Embrace the ice!
Transfiguring...
Take flight! Yeah!
Time itself is a silent song.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Finger next time?
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
But none of them believed me.
Time itself is a silent song. Time itself is a silent song.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.